I told you. Nobody paid me any money. I did not belong to any. He said, this is not a statement of somebody that they paid to do something. I said, but I've already explained to you. So finally, Mr. Irisco was there. They now said I should come. Immediately we want to enter. They now said my husband should drop his phone, should keep his phone. Nobody should enter with any phone. Then there is this lawyer my family had to run around to get, at least let him be present there. Mr. Kachuku, he was there. So immediately the man saw me, Mr. Erickson. He said, so it's you, small rat like you. It's you that want to bring down a business I did for 7 years. That if not because of anything, he would just kidnap me, kill me, and nothing will happen. He made this statement like 4 times right there at the police headquarters. Immediately said that in my mind, I was like, I would have died. So this man would have killed me and nothing will happen. And I said, I didn't say anything. I was just standing. I was looking at his face. He was saying a whole lot of things. Then, after some minutes, the lawyer, the man that said he's a lawyer, now gave me a letter. He said I should acknowledge. Then in the letter, they now said, I'm going to write an apology letter. I'm going to post it in I think in a newspaper. And I'm also going to make a bank draft of 5 billion naira that I have to acknowledge. I acknowledged it. I handed it over to my husband. Then they now said that their main oga is around, that we are going to see the main oga. So we went to see the main oga in his office. We got there.
Please, let's just try to put this in the proper perspective. Who wrote the apology letter? Were you the one who wrote the apology letter? Or
No.
So the apology letter was written?
It was written and asked me to recopy.
To recopy it?
With my writing. Because doing that, because we went to see their main oga first before the apology letter. So when we went to see the man started with the statement again of kidnapping and killing me and nothing will happen.
That's Mr. Eric himself.
Yes. So one policeman that has nothing to do with the case, I think he came to visit the man or something, now shouted at him that he should stop, that this is a police office, that he should not be making such threats in a police place. He now said, okay, sorry. So that their main oga, so I can't remember his name, now said that I'm going to do, that if I go downstairs, that this is what I will do, that I'm going to write an apology letter stating that I lied and that I am guilty of defamation of products, that this is what is going to happen. So we went downstairs. When we got downstairs, they now gave me a letter. I told my husband, I will not write this. And I said, I did not lie. If I should write this, that means I lied. That means I did not even see the product. That I did not lie. I was rolling on the floor. I was holding my husband. I said, I cannot write this. So everybody was like, write this and go home. I said, I cannot write this. I did not lie. I even went back into that office to tell them, I did not lie. Okay, even if I will write anything, let me write it myself. Let me write it the way I feel it, not the way you people want me to do it. So they now said, okay, write. So I wrote my own. And I said, I made a post and not to bring your company down. That my post was just to know users' experience. People that have used it like me. consumer's experience and nothing much. I don't know you. I never tagged a whiskey in my post. I never made it for anybody's business to go down. So after writing that one, they presented it to them, they rejected it. That I must write it the way they want it. My husband was like, don't you want to go home? Is it that you don't want to see your children again? Can't you see that? They said if you don't write it, you're going back there to stay for 7 days again. You don't want to go home again. I said I want to go home. But I don't want to state that I lied. Because I did not lie. I said I know I did not lie. But see, these children are in the hands of their nanny. You don't even know what is happening. I said, I know they are fine. Me, I don't mind staying again here, but I will not say that I lied. It's like 1 million people sitting on one person. When you look at your right, the person is telling you to write. You are looking at your left for support. The person is telling you, write it and go home. It's as if I'm even seeing my children telling me, Mommy, come home. And no other option. With tears rolling down my eyes. I had to recopy what they asked me to write and what their lawyer inserted there. I wrote everything. Then the one I didn't put that I lied and defamation of product. They said I must insert it. Anybody that will look at that later, you will know, you will see it. So when they accepted that one, the man got up and said they should release me. So my release was on that condition that I must write it. Not because of that. I will not go home, Dad.
So sorry about that. Sorry about that. That must have been a very terrible experience. I know you must have actually been through a lot. And how has this, what impacts has this whole situation have on you personally, emotionally?
When I was released, it was already past 6. And it was raining heavily that day in Abuja. And we don't really have much family in Abuja, so we look for a place to stay. The next day, I was rushed to the hospital. While I was at the hospital, I told my husband to go home to the kids. At least let them know that we are fine, at least for him to check on them also and for him to change, because he's been wearing one clothes and running up and down. He now said, am I sure I'll be fine? I said yes. Because while I was in Abuja, one of my followers that got the news that was now actually looked for me. So one of them was there with me. And he was like, Oga, go. She's in good hands. Nothing will happen to her here. So I was now going to the hospital on a daily basis. And even when I'm alone, I can't stay in a house like with lights. I like dark places. I'm sleeping, it's like I'm inside the cell too. My children is like, now they see me, they say that I behave funny.